You can say all the right words, but the sentence still sounds wrong. Why? Well, that's the secret we're going to look at today. So hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and leave any questions you have in the comment section below. Learners often focus on pronunciation, but not intonation. Now, what's the secret to good intonation? The intonation tells us if you're finishing the sentence, if you're asking a question, if you're interested, or if you're polite, which we are. We're British. And so what is intonation? What do we mean when we say we speak English with intonation? Well, the voice goes up or down, or may stay level depending on what we're talking about. So this movement, this intonation can go up or down, not because of the words we're using, but because of the context. And the meaning can change even if the words stay the same. So when we have a falling intonation, this can mean we're certain about something. It can be the end of a sentence or an idea, or it can be a statement, a falling intonation. Statement, I'm learning English. You see that? It falls away at the end. I'm learning English. It's a statement. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So it falls off at the end. The intonation goes down, which expresses certainty or a statement. How about a rising intonation? It could be a question. A rising intonation. It could be uncertainty. It could be we're checking something. Question. You're learning English? You're learning English? It's a question. Intonation goes up. Are you finished? Are you finished? You're checking something? Or uncertainty? So the words are statements. You finished? See, that's bad English, but it's natural English. You finished. You finished? You see the difference? The words are the same, but the context, the voice, the intonation is what gives it the meaning. With certain questions, we go up and down. The intonation changes during the short sentence. When we have choices to make, we may go up and then down. Up and down. Tea or coffee? Tea or coffee? Tea or coffee? So we have to choose one or the other. Now or later? Up and then down. That's when we have choices to make. Liverpool or Everton? Tottenham or Arsenal? White chocolate or dark chocolate? When the intonation goes down at the end, that shows that the choices have finished. So we could say, do you want number 1, 2, 3, or 4? See, it doesn't have to be just, do you want number 2, 1, 2, 3, or 4? No, that's not natural, is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Up, along, and then down. How about intonations and politeness, which we mentioned at the beginning as well? How does that work? Flat or falling intonation can mean a few things. It can mean that you're bored. It can mean that you're cold, not in a temperature sense, but in your manner. Or it can even mean that we're being rude. English often uses a slight rise to show politeness. For example, imagine the contrast here. Sit down. So that's a command, isn't it? It doesn't sound very polite, but a polite way of saying that will be sit down. It's like you're suggesting something. Sit down. And that's a polite way of saying it. Sit down, rude. Sit down, polite. So we got the same words, but a very different meaning. English speakers often change the tone or the way they say something rather than the words. For example, the words, oh, really. Oh, really. You could say, oh, really. And that's either bored or a bit negative, isn't it? Oh, really? We could say it with a surprised intonation. Oh, really? And that goes up. Oh, really? Down. Oh, really? Up. Or, oh, really? Polite, interested. Oh, really? Oh, really? So the words don't change, but the meaning does. When people are learning English, they often use a flat intonation. They just say the words. But don't fall into this trap. Learn this secret. This can help you to sound natural, friendly, and certain about what you're saying. Whereas the opposite, if we just keep this flat intonation, it could show that we are, we are speaking unnaturally. We could sound unfriendly, and we definitely sound uncertain. So it's not the wrong English, it's the wrong signal that you're giving, the wrong voice you're using. So practice intonation with short sentences and listen for when you're perhaps watching television, especially British programs. Exaggerate the intonations just a little bit, just to help you learn and practice the way we say things and the meaning behind the way we say things. So exaggerate first and then try to bring it down to a natural level. Let's listen to a short paragraph and spot the way the intonation changes according to what we're saying. And this gives the meaning to what I'm saying here. Are you ready? So I went to the supermarket yesterday. It wasn't busy, which was nice. I picked up some milk, got a few things, then I got to the checkout and thought, is this the right queue? The cashier looked up and said, cash or card? I paid with cash, smiled and said, that's all, thanks. So just reviewing that briefly. So I went to the supermarket yesterday. It's a statement. Goes down at the end. It wasn't busy, which was nice. Again, a statement. I picked up some milk and a few things. Then I got to the checkout and thought, is this the right queue? Question. Checking something. The cashier looked up and said, cash or card? It's a choice. Cash or card? I paid, smiled and said, that's all, thanks. To see natural English intonations and understanding this is key to being a natural English speaker. Take this lesson away. If nothing else from this video, words carry information, intonations carry meaning. And that is another secret to speaking great British English. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and if you have questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And there are more secrets to learning great British English. Check out these other videos.